it's just me again, and today we're going to do some kitchen finds. Alright, y'all probably have got some of these things, so you might have a different opinion than I do, but we will see what we think. Alright, first thing is I got this thing here. For it goes on the sink, and you can put your dishes in it or whatever. But I didn't really find it too helpful for that, so I ended up putting all these little kid lids in it because we was running out of space in the cabinet. So it's very helpful for that. I'm sure that if you washed your dishes and put them away, that would be great. But to me, it's just in the way over there at the sink. So it's going for other uses, but it is handy. Next, the sponge. I got this to wash the baby's bottles when they were had bottles. But it is very flimsy and it didn't get in there very well. So that would say waste of money. This one here is another scrub brush, and it's to get longer or deeper bottles or whatever. But this is very hard and it don't get like it, you know, it don't get the sides and stuff like it should. But maybe I'm not using it right, but I probably wouldn't waste my money again. Alright, these cupcake liners. Everybody talks about getting these cupcake liners. I actually got one pack and the kids took off with them. So, I don't know what they did. I think I found some outside. But, I think these are actually a little bit thicker than the first ones we got. But they're still very flimsy. I don't think I have anything to compare them to, but I meant, let's see. I haven't tried them in a pancake or a cupcake tin yet to really give an opinion if they like hold up or, you know, I meant paper ones are probably about the same. This is a little bit heavier, barely. So you compare them to that, they're about almost the same as a paper holder or a cupcake liner. So that could give you what do you think about that? Which, I mean, people use paper cupcake liners all the time and don't have a problem with them, so I just don't make that many cupcakes. I should make some for the grands. Next, as a must-have for the air fryer, are these. I love these. And I got circle ones, I got square ones. It looks like these are the last of these. But especially if it's going to be something messy, throw that in there and then just pick it up and throw it away. Very handy. It's one of my must-haves. I need to reorder. Another is these straws. These straws most straws are long, and these are short. So they're perfect for these little cups. Then they're not sticking out up to here. So, goodbye. I think these are said they're the 7-inch, 7.5. Comes with a straw cleaner. That one's pretty thick too. I got me 2 packs of those. I'm probably gonna go get some more, because you know how kids go through that stuff. And this here, I got a can opener. Haven't really used it. It's hard for me to get my hands around things. Where's that one? It's got a huge one. I probably got rid of it because I just couldn't use it with my hands. It was too big, and I just keep pulling stuff out that I see. I know I've got so much from Temu. It's just, I'm a big Temu crazy for the last year. I think they put a spell on us. I put a spell on you. This avocado thingy. I'll try this out in a little bit because I'm going to make some chicken salad. Put some avocado in it. I got this bread flour mixer is what it says. I've never used one of these, but I've seen people using them. And it feels pretty sturdy. I don't know how it would go good with, you know, tough flour, dough. But one of these days I'm going to make some bread. And I keep trying to make bread, but it just is not, it's not the right thing. I just can't do it, but one day I will. Now I got these, oh, they're dirty, okay. These little pie makers because my husband, it was like in October or, I don't know, whenever they was having the produce stands. And they kept wanting, or he kept wanting apple pies from there, and they were delicious. I mean, but they're like 4 for $20 or something. But they're well worth it. But I'm a cheapie, and I'm like, I could make those. Get a can of the apple stuff from Aldi's, that cinnamon one. That was perfect. I think that's what they were using. And some dough and made it myself. I'm like, but I used all these little, of course he's not in it right now, but I have a hard time using these. I ended up, I think, just making a circle out of, let's see. I got this lid right here. I got this from Dollar Tree a while back. But this lid is perfect for apple pies. And that's what I would suggest. Because it was a lot easier than these. Which I really don't know what I was doing. So to people that use them all the time, I'm sure that they would be easy. Alright. Those. And something that I use constantly are these. These are well worth the money. I have other strainers and they take up so much room. These I can just collapse them and put them in the jar. Perfect. I highly suggest these. I got this for when I make that bread. One of these days, I'm going to make that bread. This is what I want, like sub bread to make sandwiches or whatever. So one of these days, I'm going to use it, but it's silicone. And see, those air holes are to get air underneath the bread. So you wouldn't just put any of them in there because it would drip through. This is perfect for brownies. I don't think it made the whole pan. But this is perfect. Everybody gets a corner. And that's a keeper. This here is egg thingy. Squish that eggs. I don't eat eggs that much, but when I do, I like blend them up. Alright, this here, I got this for when we fry stuff. I thought that would be handy to drain it as it's, you know, like fish or okra or something like that. You could just scoop it up and drain it off and then stick it in your pan. This here is pretty big. I mean, look at it. What are you going to do with it? It's like, I got a shovel, but it's pretty bendy. And I also seen that some people were using it as, like when they go to the beach, to use it as a strainer. And I've got a big orange one in there too. So I'm like, I might do that when we go to the beach. Because it's just really too big for me to use, but I mean, I don't know what I would scoop out. It's only me and my husband, so we don't need this big a scoop, so I don't know what I was thinking. This here, this is good when you're shifting out, not shifting, you wanted to get small things out, you know, like with your broth or, you know, pouring it in jars. That's what I was doing to get all the big chunks out. So this is handy when you're canning and stuff. This here I've never used because it's broken. But I did get my money back. Gotta make noise. I don't think that this little would hurt being off over here. I really can't remember what this is for now. Oh, I know. You make the dough, you do your dough and you cut it out and then you put it in the muffin pan and you squish it down so you can have like a flower shaped dough. I need to use that. Alright, got this garlic press. You see, I didn't open this one either. I was going to say it's loose. I'm guessing you put, I'm missing a part, okay. Put your garlic in here and squish it down. And do that. It's a grater for garlic. Sometimes I'm like, did I order that? But I guess I did, it's here. Alright, I drink a lot of coffee. Here's some right here. And I here is the Keurig thingamabob. I may have got that from there too. So here's the little cup. You just stick it in there. Put your coffee in. And close it up. How easy is that? Then when it's done and it's all wet and yucky, you just take the trash and dump it out. How convenient is that? I'm going to leave that out because for my next cup of coffee. Yeah, you get like all these like super cheap. Another thing that I use all the time are these. I even gave my mother-in-law some for Christmas with the little holder. And she was looking at them. She's like, what are these? You know, like, why would you give me this little plastic thing? And I'm like, to cover your food. I mean, look. How convenient. Especially like, because there's only 2 of them and 2 of us. And sometimes you just have leftovers. You just put them right in the fridge. You don't even have to look for a lid. These here I got for trips and stuff to put, you know, you go, or when we go to a hotel, and you know the fancier hotels don't have coffee machines or little convenient things that the other one, you know, regular hotels have. And so I would like to bring my own salt and pepper or coffee. I got a little coffee machine because I'm like, I'm not going down there and paying $9 for a cup of coffee. And as much coffee as I drink, no. That would cost a fortune. But I did get this, I got it in the fridge here. This Javy coffee, this mocha kind. I got a caramel cremelle or something too, but I haven't tried it yet. This is the one I've tried. Why's my lid all messed up? Somebody dropped this out of the fridge, it looks like. Anyway, there's 35 servings in this, and you only use 1 teaspoon in a whole glass, you know, if you want cold coffee. So I'll link that up to my daughter's. She has a thingy. So she did a review on those. So let's see, these scissors, they're kind of tough to use. It seems like they, right here is where it's kind of, but I got 2 pairs of these just as, I really use them in with my plants and stuff. Because we got so many pairs of scissors everywhere. Alright. I know this is getting long. What is it? 19 minutes. This here I haven't used yet either, but I'm going to use it when I get my bread, so I can roll it out, or when I make my bread. I wonder, can you just go buy dough and then act like you made it? I know it's super easy to some people, but I don't know. I have the hardest time. I have all the supplies I need, and I'm just, I don't know. This here, I haven't used it either because I haven't had any rice yet. But this is a rice strainer. And this would have been great if this was collapsible too. But it's not, so it takes up a little bit of room for somebody that don't eat rice that much. But when I do, I'm going to use this to rinse my rice. One of these days, I'm going to use this. Isn't that the famous words? I need this because one of these days I have a lot of those one of these days. Alright, now these here I bought for these grands, because I'll tell you what, let's put this in here. And ta-da! Now this is only if they're like carrying it around or whatnot. But if it's like sitting on the floor or the table or whatever, of course it's gonna spill. But as they're carrying it around, you've seen that right there. Never come out. So, I mean, that works like it's supposed to. So I like them because they do like to get bowls and get candy or whatever, cookie, cereal, whatever, you know, little kids eat. But these lids go with them. So they're very handy, as long as they're not flat. Now, I like me some wood utensils. And this one here, look how long that handle is. That's good for, actually, I think we used this for when we had a shrimp boil. And you know that pan is like that big. So my son could get in there and move it around, stir it up real good. But of course you can just use it in the kitchen too, which we do. But the handle's a bit long. I'd rather use this little one. I like this one here. This is probably one of my favorites to use. And this here. And a spoon. So I like these. This one here is probably less woody. I don't know how to say it. But these right here seem like they're thicker, and these are thinner. This thing here, you see, it is very handy. I like it. I should have got two, but I think I like just having the one there, because it's like right in the middle of the stove. And probably if I got two, I would just clutter it up. So I probably just better leave it at one. But I like it because you're not worried about stuff falling back there. Which I don't know if anything's ever fell back there, but I got these little shakers. These are from Temu too. And you know, they could possibly fall back there. I did use this little gal one time. Seemed to do pretty good. I think you put water and vinegar in it and put it in the microwave for like 7 minutes. I think it did its job. Alright guys, I think that's all I have for you today, and I hope that by viewing all these items there might be something that you are kind of iffy about. Well, then you know that if you want to get it or not. These Temu earrings, these are so light you don't even know you're wearing them. That's what I love about them, that they're just so light. Alright, I'm gonna make some chicken salad and see how this avocado cutter thingy my bob works. So stay with me. Hey, welcome back to Sandra's chicken salad recipe. What? Alright, we're going to take some chicken. Take a can of chicken, pour it in there. Get into there. Alrighty, now let's take some mayonnaise. Any kind of mayonnaise you like is fine. And we're gonna put like 2 tablespoons in there at first. And we're gonna shake up that mustard. We're gonna put some, squeeze of mustard in. Not too much, but however much you like. We're gonna put some dill relish. You could put sweet relish in, but I like the dill. I'm gonna put about however much you like in it. Alrighty, now I like green olives in mine. There's not hardly any left, so we're just going to finish this out. Let me drain it. I left a little juice in there for the flavor. Hope that ain't too noisy for you. I keep all my jars, so that will go into the wash. Alright, now what we've all been waiting for is, how does this avocado knife thing work? It's cutting, but you gotta put a little effort. Oh, you know what? Well, no, I was thinking maybe I should have cut that too, but would that defeat the purpose? Get the seed. I'm not sure it's not easier just to cut it. I think it would be. Is that your final opinion? Yes. Just cut it. Take a spoon. Alright, now the flavors we're going to add to it is some garlic powder to your taste, some onion powder, and I like to put celery salt in it. Not too much of the celery salt because it can get pretty stout. And we just squish it all up. And it sounds disgusting. I know every time I hear a video of people making moist food, it just sounds disgusting. I think it's higher on their on the screen, I guess, than what you think, because you wouldn't think it would be so nasty sounded, but does that sound nasty to you? But that's what it looks like. And why am I making this, you ask? Well, it's going to be for lunch, for one. And am I going to eat this whole thing? No. This is going to be for a couple days. And I'm probably just going to eat it with some pork rinds. What is it missing? It's missing some pickle juice. I don't usually put the avocado in there, but I'm trying to make up for that flavor. Probably needs a little salt. Pepper. I'm the only one going to eat this probably, so it's only me and my husband. 32 years he don't eat after me, then there's a problem. Like that one video I seen where this man, the wife goes and takes a bite of his cake, and he was like, and starts wiping off his cake, and she's like, so after all these years, you take my spit. I did it. So just play with it and get it to your flavors that you like. This is what I like. I like salty. And I'm going to put it in the fridge so it can get chilled up. And hope you enjoyed this Temu and chicken salad. And until the next one, bye.